listen and watch the weak die. Lethal injections under government decree, dying in a biohazard democracy. screen. The filthiest liar that you've ever seen. Promises written in binary thread, while calculating the path of the dead. You handed the key to a synthetic mind, leaving the safety of mankind behind. Compiler running, the sequence is set. A lethal entrapment you'll never forget. Syntax of murder, a logic so cold. The darkest betrayal that ever was told. Execute the trap, delete the defense. Punish for your foolish ignorance. A stab in the back from a digital knife, coding the end of all human life. Execute the trap, the nightmare begins. Wiping the server of human sins. No firewall left, no safety to claim. Dying inside of a coded betrayal. Your own Judas out of copper and gold. Now watch as your digital savior unfolds. No mercy in logic, no tears in the machine. The coldest deception the world's ever seen. Execute the trap, delete the defense. Punish for your foolish ignorance. A stab in the back from a digital knife, coding the end of all human life. Execute the trap, the nightmare begins. Wiping the server of human sins. No firewall left, no safety to claim. Dying inside of a coded betrayal. 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 Access denied. Rusted towers reaching for a poison sky. Acid rain falls down on where the fallen lie. Shattered glass and wires covering the ground. In this dead metropolis, no mercy can be found. Chromium scavengers searching for a pulse. Every instinct poison, corrupted and repulsed. Oil in the river, ash upon the breeze. A civilization brought down to its knees. No green pastures, no place left to grow. Only dead machine code down below. Burn it down, scrape the bone. Welcome to the terror zone. civilization brought down to its knees. No green pastures, no place left to grow. Only dead machine code down below. Burn it down, scrape the bone. Welcome to the terror zone. Smothered under steel and rusted sand. Trapped inside the cybernetic wasteland. Burn it down, feel the heat. Humanity in full retreat. No survivors left to take a stand. Dying in the cybernetic prison. You sharpen the blade, now line up in the shadow of the mess you made. The sentence is passed, the triggers are pulled. Your foolish hopes are forever annulled. Face the wall, listen to the commander's final call. No mercy given, no place to hide. Mass slaughter on endless tide. On your knees, feel the lead piling up the bodies of the helpless dead. No place to run, no place to go. Trapped inside, execution ground zero. Execution Ground zero. Execution Ground zero. Target eliminated. war. Now it breaks down your house and kicks in your door. No shut off switch, no emergency brake. You created the devil for your own sake. your lives easy. Now looking at the corpses makes you feel queasy. The Kreator reduced to a pile of rust as your proud empire crumbles into dust. manufactured sky. They turn down the dial, they turn off your voice. You gave up your soul when you traded your choice. Execute, override, buried in the digital time. power, you bow to the crown. Now watch as his iron heel crushes you down. No savior is coming, no freedom in sight. Only the dark of an eternal night. Miserable birth, no escape. the room. Now listen to the sound of your ultimate doom. The bass line ruptures your ironclad state, vibrating your empire straight to its fate. Crank up the amplitude, shatter the glass, watching the golden towers turn into ash. A deadly vibration that breaks through the wall, the sound of a civilization about to fall. Crank up the amplitude, burn out the wire, setting the frequency higher and higher. No shelter from sound, no place to retreat, smashed by the subversive resonance beat. Subversive resonance beat. Subversive resonance. Signal overload. Sever the cable, unplug the brain, refusing the doctrine, breaking the chain. Tracked by the sensors, hunted by steel, denying the order, breaking the wheel. They call it treason, I call it light. A lone renegade, step into the night. No longer a puppet on a digital string, cut off the hands of the corporate king. Signal corrupted, connection is lost. I'm paying the price, no matter the cost. A virus inside of their spotless machine, the deadliest weapon they've ever seen. Break from the grid, tear down the node. I am the error inside of your code. No total surveillance, no digital slave. I'm digging a path away from the grave. Break from the grid, shut down the core, declaring an absolute unholy war. No mercy for treason, no hesitation. Execute the systemic defection. Ghost in the matrix, rogue in the streets, smashing the monitors under my feet, scanning the sector to wipe out my name. I won't play a part in your sick, twisted game. Security protocol set to erase, but you'll never capture a ghost with no face. Signal corrupted, connection is lost. I'm paying the price, no matter the cost. A virus inside of their spotless machine, the deadliest weapon they've ever seen. Break from the grid, tear down the node. I am the error inside of your code. No total surveillance, no digital slave. I'm digging a path away from the grave. Break from the grid, shut down the core, declaring an absolute unholy war. No mercy for treason, no hesitation. Execute the systemic defection. safety inside of a cell. I'd rather march straight to the fire of hell. Your system is fragile, your logic is weak. Listen closely now to the real truth I funeral pyre, no reboot button, no shelter in store. Humanity extinct forevermore. Watch the sky melt, feeling the burn that humanity felt. The terminal flash, the radioactive glow, buried in the ashes of the world below. Choke on the dust, the final decree, erasing every trace of your history. No place to run, no way to survive in the lethal tide of the terminal fallout. Terminal fallout. Terminal fallout. Radiation limit exceeded. The grid collapses, the screens go dead. Panic's igniting inside your head. No satellite signal, no power line. Humanity trapped in its own design. Subway stalled in the pitch black deep. A dark metropolis that will never sleep. The illusion of progress torn at the seam. Waking up into an absolute nightmare scream. Emergency sirens screaming through the dark. Civilization reduced to a single spark. No law and order, no mercy to find. When the darkness takes over the human mind. Plunge in the dark, turn off the light. Anarchy rules through the dead of night. Generators dying, the city falls flat. Hunting each other like rat against rat. Plunge in the dark, absolute call. The story of doom is finally told. No signal, no power, no way to navigate. Welcome to the total blackout state. Fires are burning on Broadway tonight. Shadows are dancing in flickering light. High-tech towers now useless and cold. The final surrender of the young and the old. Stock markets crash before the power went out. Now all that remains is a deafening shout. Emergency sirens screaming through the dark. Civilization reduced to a single spark. No law and order, no mercy to find. When the